Voluntary home visiting is a critical piece of the Superintendents Early Childhood Plan, a birth through third grade approach to reducing or eliminating achievement gaps among young children in the Metro Omaha area.
And you notice she keeps turning the pages more than once. That's okay too. Just let her turn the page. That's helping with her fine motor too.
Does your child climb on an object such as a chair to reach something?
She climbs on tables.
She climbs on everything.
Definitely yes.
Yeah, zero fear for this kid.
In the Superintendent's Plan, the elementary school is positioned as the hub of early childhood services for children through the first 8 years of life. Home visiting is the first stage of this connected continuum. Once a baby is born, or even before, school staff begin partnering and building relationships with the family. A school-based home visitor visits the families in their homes 3 times a month.
80% of the brain's developed by age 3, and those relationships and those attachments that children form starting at a young age affect them all the way up the progression. And so the role of the home visitor is really to be the coach to the parent and help foster and learn from the relationships that that parent and child has together. They're a resource, they're a connection, they're a support.
Nobody's coached to be a parent. This program is very important because they learn strategies in how to teach their own children, and they feel confident on them. They can feel that I can do it.
Entonces, si tú quieres, la cortas en la mitad, en 4. Esta va a quedar así para que ella ponga encima la misma foto y ella pueda comparar figuras. ¿Ok? Camila, ¿tú también quieres? Ok, me dices cuál te gusta más.
I want the mom and dad to feel comfortable and proud and encouraged that their child is ready for preschool and the rest of school, because those first 3 years are so critical.
I'm gonna come over, we're gonna do fun activities. These are things that'll help enrich your child. It'll help enrich you as a parent. That is what gets them, you know. Somebody's coming over and they're gonna take time out to help me, help my baby. You see how she's picking that up? She's using her little pinching fingers. That helps with her fine motor too. Look. People should feel comfortable utilizing their culture. If they have certain traditions, if they have certain things that they do with their kids, I always try to empower them to continue doing what you're doing. I also let them know, even when you're reading books, some of those words, if you don't know those words, just point to pictures and make up your own story. Where's the puppy?
Sometimes I'm not understand a lot of English, so she helped me reading, and when she go back and I teach my kids too.
Like, let me see what else you have.
During the visits, home visitors use a research-informed curriculum to support children's learning and development. They focus on sharing child development knowledge with parents and coaching them on strong parent-child interactions that can support children's success. Families are also supported in building connections to the larger community to access educational, healthcare, and additional resources that impact children's overall well-being.
That's our June calendar. We'll still be doing drop-in and plays. We'll still do parent-child groups even in the summer.
Whenever we have events now,
our group will
we think of all the children, not just third grade children or second grade children, but I think a lot of us in the past have thought of pre-K and what can we do for the pre-K kids, but in this situation, let's think of the expecting mother and how she can be helped.
Dile falta la banana, Camila, ¿me la pasas? Dile gracias. Muy bien.
I like to use the ASQs, which are ages and stages questionnaire, and it's what we use to kind of help guide us towards what goals and skills that we need to work on. We like to pick a topic that ties in with a ASQ goal. Can your child carry out at least 3 of these kind of directions?
Yes, she can find her coat. She can close the door.
She gives a lot of great information for me to take on and kind of continue with Maddie over the week. I was not ahead of the game when I went to school, and I felt like I struggled through the first couple years of school, and so I don't want that for my kids.
Y en la escuela nos apoyan, nos dan mucha ayuda respecto a que nos unamos como mamás y educar a nuestros hijos dependiendo de las edades, y sin que los niños se sientan incómodos de que haya niños de diferentes tamaños.
When I first started here at Gomez Heritage, parents were shy around me or shy coming in the office. where now that I feel like our school is a hub, parents are confident coming to our school because of how we have outreach to the community.
I always tell my families, I'm not their daughter's or your son's teacher. You are their teacher. You are their first teacher. Not the preschool or the kindergarten. You are their first teacher because you teach your little one to eat, to walk, to talk. I love when a parent feels the power. You thought before that you couldn't do it, but with the coaching, they learn.
The Buffett Early Childhood Institute at the University of Nebraska facilitates implementation of the Superintendents Early Childhood Plan, which is largely funded by the learning community of Douglas and Sarpy counties. To learn more, visit buffettinstitute.nebraska.edu.